Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, as Teresa told you guys, we had a stabbing this afternoon, early evening at the STA. Officers were searching for the suspect where we actually had a good description of him with some distinctive clothing. At about 5:30, late this afternoon, early evening, we got a call from West Main where a male matching the description of the suspect that we were looking for had walked into a house in front of the homeowner. That's what brought the police from downtown over to the West Main address. The police, since we were looking for him in the downtown area, we were just a couple minutes away from this address, set a perimeter up. Due to the crime we're investigating, homicide, and the thick underbrush that we find from West Main all the way down to the river, additional resources were called in. Everything's loud. We had SWAT personnel come in to assist, as well as holding over the day shift units to help with the search. SWAT and their resources were searching the riverbanks as well as houses that they're finding unsecured in this location. When the male emerged from between two houses, he was spotted by a homeowner who alerted us to his presence, and the male, Donald Phillips, was taken into custody. Donald T. Phillips.
How old?
And Teresa, do you have date of birth?
8/8 of 73.
8/8?
73.
73.
So he actually walked into somebody's house, and that's how...
That's how we originally went down to this location, yes. Walked into a house in front of the homeowner.
Is the homeowner okay? Was there any...
Homeowner's okay, there was no struggle. Our concern obviously was that he would break into another house, cause some sort of violence to that homeowner or that occupant.
And what can you tell us about the fire that started?
The fire was shortly after he was taken into custody. There was a small fire that was on West Water. Right now we're looking at the connection between the fire and him, trying to determine if there was any connection, because the fire really popped up about 5 minutes after he's taken into custody. So we're exploring that connection to see if there's any connection between the two.
What was his condition when you guys got him? Condition, like, of the suspect when you guys...
Suspect?
Yeah.
He was fine.
Yeah. Okay.
How close was the suspect caught compared to where the fire was?
About a block. The suspect was caught about a block to the south.
Does he know anyone down there? Any connection to why?
I don't know what the connection would be to him fleeing the downtown area to the West Main, 1400 West Main area.
Is there a connection with the suspect and the victim?
It appears, my understanding from the detectives is there is some connection between the victim and the suspect. It was not a random attack on a person downtown.
Are you able to release the victim's name yet?
No.
Charges this guy's facing?
Right now, he's under arrest. He has a Department of Corrections warrant for his arrest. He is down at the Gardner building being spoken to by the lead detective. Again, he's a person of interest in a homicide. So any charges will be, information will come out of the detective's office, and that probably won't be until Monday that they fill you guys in with some more details.
Is there any...
How many people were out here working on this?
How many police officers? 35, 40. There was quite a contingent.
And people allowed to go back to their homes?
Yes, it's open back up. We are going to maintain a small perimeter of where he emerged from the thick, the underbrush, because the detectives want to come back and search for any items that he may have left behind.
And extent of damage with that home?
I don't know.
Is there any connection to this suspect, to the suspect from last night's stabbing?
I'm unaware of any connection between those persons.
What about a weapon? Did you guys find the murder weapon?
I'm unaware of what.
Have you guys ever had to do this before, where you literally shut down a neighborhood like this?
Sure. Yeah. Anytime you have a suspect, especially one accused of a violent crime, we're to shut down the neighborhood, try to keep people, back from the suspect, and isolate the suspect in an effort to find him.
Protocol.
Yes.
Was there any problem getting him in custody? Was there any confrontation with officers or anything when he emerged from
No.
Did he
No.
try and
I think he
run or
was
anything?
peacefully arrested.
That's all I have.
Remember the last time you officers had to do something similar to this?
As far as
Responding in this
officers almost on a nightly basis set up perimeters. You have a burglary suspect that flees and set a perimeter up, call in a canine. This obviously grew exponentially just because of the time delay, which was probably 5 minutes or so, and also not knowing exactly where he fled from and where he was last spotted. So a canine search, commenced like I said, 5 to 10 minutes after he was seen. But again, the bigger the area, the more officers it takes to contain that area and to keep people away, keep them away from people, and to keep the neighborhood safe.
Is it pretty rare to have a response like this in as big of a scale as it was today? I mean, I don't remember the last time like 40 officers surrounded the area and went home.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's rare. I mean, it's not a weekly event that we have this large of a perimeter and this many officers on a particular incident, but it does happen, unfortunately. And again, resources are called in to keep the officers safe as well as the public. Any questions?
Anybody else?
Are you guys going to be upping the security of the plaza? I mean, 2 days in a row stabbings, a lot of concerned people.
I have
No idea.
no. At this point, I really can't comment intelligently on that. It's not my call.
But it's kind of unusual 2 days in a row, at least for this area.
Yeah, it certainly is unusual. Like I said, and I'm sure they'll explore the connection. My understanding at this point in time, there is no connection between yesterday's events and today's.
But as far as the public goes, they should be safe riding the bus.
Yes.
She maybe wanted us to